too. Oh, let me change my scene. I'm sorry. This it? There you go. What up? What up? 1 second. I gotta wait for the Kubera gang to show up, or else I guess I'll just talk whatever and I'll leave. But how y'all doing?
A little something like eeny, meeny, right from the beginning. Smoke a little pack, but the pack never timid. Church, but I'm seeing it. Curse when I'm winning. She need a new back. When it's back, I'ma bend it. Slap up some guinea, pass me the henny. Watch a nigga black super yak, I'ma quit it. Swerve in the Benzie, perfume is Fendi. Bobbin' move fast, real fast like I'm Ricky. That's cause I'm pretty, came from the dirt. Shoving up a nigga, can't handle the work. Ooh, y'all, swing with it first. Young white girl like a ramble.
Why ID? I explained it in the video. I told you. Did you see what she did against that Sora? That was, I'm sorry, that was hype. That was hype. She just said, you know what? Catch these hands. She said no time. She want to talk. She had to deliberate. She got to think. She had to go to the council. She said, hey, I have something to do. I have a duty to carry out. And she did it immediately. Like, I respect that. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just here to support. I appreciate it. You know what, Yak? I think you will like this series. I think you probably have a similar issue that most people had, where it's like, it's slow. I'm not against slow starts. I have no issues with it. They don't bother me. But let me tell you something. Currygom, you know how in basketball they talk about players who are never in a rush, no matter how the situation is, no matter if the game's on the line, there's 2 seconds on the shot clock, they play at their pace. Yo, Currygom writes like that. She's at her own pace, no matter what. She don't care what reveal is upcoming, what confrontation is gonna come up. She just takes her time, which I respect. You're like me, yeah, I don't mind slow starts either. It's just sometimes I'm like, dang, I feel like we could have done this thing that took maybe, give or take, 10 chapters. Could have been done in like 6, but you know what it is. It is what it is. Kako, where your sword at? Hold on, I gotta bless you with the sword momentarily. But yeah, that's why ID pure life. I don't know. Maybe my mind will change later on. But I always liked ID. She made me laugh with Lorraine. But listen, when she was using the double magic, I think she was healing while using Hati Kubera. I was like, yeah, she kind of raw. So. What do you want from me? I have to do what had to be done. But yeah, I mostly wanted to ask some of you guys about the blog post stuff because like I will do my best and get through it like at the very end when I'm done reading everything. But for the time being, I'm not reading the blog posts. It's a lot of work already, so I'm gonna just be chilling. But yeah, I mean you know how it is with me. Well, yeah, now you know. Use these powers wisely. By which I mean, just cut down on the dickheads in the chat if it happens. But I think I'm approaching one of the parts that a lot of people like. I don't want to talk too much about that yet. We'll get to it. I don't know if people want to see me read it on stream. I don't mind, but like I said, I don't know if I could do the whole thing because sometimes when I'm reading, I'm not even here. I'm at work. I'm on the road. I'm somewhere random, right? So it's like to only relegate myself to a read on stream. To me, this seems a little counterproductive, but I don't mind sometimes if I'm at home and I'm here. I will just start reading Kubera on stream. I'm not gonna have the panels on stream. Most of y'all here already know that. I don't do that. Listen, they got me. They got me when I had like 162 subscribers. All right, the first Tower of God live reaction I did with the panels on screen, they said none. Never said no. Not my Tower of God content on your channel like that. So it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I don't know how the rest of them get away with it, but it is what it is. Don't laugh at me. I want the pass. Cause somebody always asks why I don't turn the panels on screen. I'm like, yo, I got struck for that. Apparently it violates fair use. I don't know though. I don't know. But I'm getting to the point now where a lot of things have happened in Kubera where I'm a little bit upset that I know not that I know what happens. I have seen a lot of the panels of I don't know. She was here earlier. it's a lot of the panels of like later Kubera stuff when the artwork changes. So now I'm trying to like not think about it and remove it from my head because I don't want to like think about what could be. I want to like get there organically. But obviously, I know a lot of people like Keem and Mikey, Sage, and all those guys. They read it on the TL. So every once in a while they'll be posting panels. But because I didn't read Kubera for so long, I didn't even block it out. But now I'm trying to get to the point where I feel like, no, I don't want to know. Don't show me. So now I have to mute some of them. But yeah, I mean, I could hop into Discord if she wants to say something. You know, hello in all caps. Hello, what it do? How's it going? But yeah, the best thing that I would say that I've experienced with the story so far to me is, like I said, is the attention to detail. That's a very impressive. Where it's like, cause like that's something that I could appreciate, especially if it's like if I'm like, oh, like, yeah, this is probably not that important. You didn't need to go into such elaboration on this point and whatnot, but I appreciate it. It's nice. It's the little things. It's the little things. So, and I really don't remember it being this funny. I hope does it stay this funny? Like, I hope it never loses its humor. Like I kid you not, you guys will understand. Like, I can't. The last time I probably laughed this much, kind of like reading something new, was probably Golden Kamuy. Like, Golden Kamuy cracks me the fuck up. You see, I'm not too upset at that, to be honest, because I understand that when narratives like this and when they're long running, they get more serious in nature. You got to scale back on the comedy to some degree, so it is what it is. But dang, it hurts. But yeah, it is what it is. I might say, hey, side, I don't want to be spoiled in case I ever read. All right, I appreciate it, Badger. You take care, brother. But yeah, oh man. But yeah, shit, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, a lot of these series, especially when you start to focus on like the end game. I don't know if we're in the end game in season 3 and stuff like that. But when you start to like focus on that kind of stuff, two things usually happen. The main character becomes way more prominent and becomes much more of a focal point. Because sometimes a lot of series they'll spread like it's focus on like side characters, things of that nature. Then come full circle in the end game, it's like the main character gets pushed to the forefront. And then sometimes if the narrative itself has a lot of contrasting tone, so it's humorous even though it's serious in nature. Because I would say even with One Piece, as funny as One Piece and goofy as it still is, it's lost a lot of its humor or some of its like comedic, punch. So Kubera losing that, it hurts, but at least I got it when I got it. Because you guys don't understand when the nameless Kubera, the regular one in his chibi form came. This is around the time when she got the bracelet on. And she was like, how do I get this off? He said, there's 4, immediately, there's like 4 ways. Like, oh, okay, so many, what's up? He said, cut your hand off. 2, die. 3, get help from. She's like, do you have a reasonable way to take these? Bro, I was in real life tears. I was crying and laughter. She was so funny. Like, oh, yeah, it is natural. It happens. Yeah, I'm not upset at it, but it is what it is. Yeah, the central plot becomes more important as things go along. So that's just kind of the trade-off you have to make. At least we've had it, but yeah, I definitely don't remember it being this is funnier than Tower of God as far as I'm concerned. So it is what it is. I saw a comment that said I got the Kubera thing wrong. I guess the bracelet can heal. I didn't know that at the time when I made the video, but yeah, Tower of God is pretty funny. Even season 2 had a lot of humor in it, but it lost it, I would say, post Floor of Death. I would say I saw it, maybe Hidden Floor. Yeah, Hidden Floor. So around the Hidden Floor, maybe, especially season 3. They try here and there, but it is what it is. Can't. Sometimes not every. I think it takes a very special type of writer to be able to contrast. To have contrasting tones work and not give the reader, watcher, player like tonal whiplash. She has darkish humor I enjoy. Have I seen some of it? Maybe I've seen some of the dark humor. I'll definitely be. I don't know. I just be cracking up. You could tell me this. I don't mind knowing this. Do we get a little more of a romance subplot? Like I don't care who it is, just in general. Does that become more and more important as season 2 goes along? Give me love. Give me romance. I need it. You see Agni Umbrella, I think her name is. I need that. I need it. I low-key already am messing with Yuta and Kubera, or Lise, whatever you want to call her. I'm messing with it already. I would say cutting your hand off is darkish. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's dark humor. That's devilish. And even like it's like, oh yeah, just die. I'm like, what? Like, I can't. You don't have like a cream. I can slip this off. He said no. Everything is super extreme. I'm excited to dive into more of the clans, the Suras and stuff. I think that's gonna be interesting. I want to see how important Maruna is gonna be moving forward, because he's probably my favorite one of all of them. I like him. He's just cool. When you said that line about Sagara, I remember her name now. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember her name in the video. With the blue pigtails, whatever. Whew! Said, yo, my father told me when insects and snakes are showing you kindness, it's because they're hiding a knife behind their back. I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember it verbatim. I'm like, yo, that's bars. Yeah, he's the one. He's top 5. He's top 5 forever. Abs, yo, Kako, why? Yo, everyone in this, you know what though? Korean webtoons really love doing this, and they like to stun on me and hurt my self-esteem by having all these pretty boys just coming through. Agni with his chest out, fire burning, like, yo, chill out. Too much sexy boys. Too much. Calm it down a little bit. Man, that shit was funny, man. I love it though. Agni has bigger eyes. Yeah, Agni, as I said, and he always got his chest out. That's why I'm mad at it. And I like Ran, by the way. Ran grew on me. So how much have I read? I'm about, okay, I can just check. I'm about how many chapters into season 2 am I in right now? But I just want to keep it season 1 for the time being. By April, I'll be caught up. I promise. I'm not rushing through this because I know there's a lot I need to take in, and I need to like pay attention to. So I don't want to do the thing where I read to catch up, and I'm like, what did I actually retain? You know. So, and a lot of people were saying I'll definitely appreciate season 1 when I catch up, because with the foreknowledge that I have, I'll be able to like see a lot of the, the seedlings being planted really early, because I already see how it pays off later on. So I'm excited to do a season 1 reread. One thing is said and done, but let me find my place in Webtoons. Sorry. For Kubera. So many there's so many Webtoons on here now. It's oversaturated. I just can't keep up with everything. It's just going crazy. Season 1 had a lot of foreshadowing. Yeah, like that's why I call her a setup goddess. She was like setting up so much incredible stuff. Like, you could see it. It's hard to not see. I use this damn app. Sorry, I don't usually read on the app. I usually just read on my computer. It's for season 2 mainly. Okay, that's interesting. Can I ask you guys something? I don't mind you guys kind of spoiling this. You don't go into detail. Does this series become a little bit more action focused at any point or no? I don't mind if the answer is no. I'm just wondering, like, if they fight more? Because I find that first season a lot of gods and high level beings and stuff. They don't fight enough. They confront each other a lot, but they don't fight enough, in my opinion. Okay, so I know Frozen Tears is a part that Susui told me Frozen Tears is really good. I'm on chapter 6 of Rift. So after Grudge, I'll be on Frozen Tears. So I know that's supposed to be really good. I think the one standing, when I'm looking at it, seems to be approximately where I left off. But no, I didn't get that far. No, I'm probably around Grudge. Because some of this one character, this one thumbnail looks familiar. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. But yeah. How did I find Kubera? For season 2 mainly, very little. There are more fights, but not the focus. That's fine. All right. How did I find Kubera? I'm not new to Webtoons. Honestly, me and Alan, my friend Alan, are 2 people that I know that I have been reading webtoons before we even knew about like the actual website. I've been reading Noblesse since about 2010. And Tower of God, when I caught up to it, it was only in its first year. I was on the last station, so I've been reading these stuff for a long time. Kubera was actually one of the very first webtoons I initially got into. Noblesse, God of High School, The Gamer, The God of Bath, maybe, Dice, Tower of God, obviously, Kubera. It was like one of them, right? So, no, I didn't finish Kubera yet, no. I'm basically season 2. I'm approaching like Frozen Tears because I know people were like, "Yo, Frozen Tears, you gotta read it on stream, you gotta read it on stream." So I said, "I got Frozen Tears, I'll read it on stream." Shit, lost my train of thought. But yeah, I knew about it for a long time, but just that lately, I would say with some of the, I guess season 3 stuff, I've been seeing a lot of people hype it up, and I wanted to have another webtoon to kind of sink my teeth into, as I basically just endlessly wait for Tower of God to come back. So I did a poll, and Kako rigged it. We all know what you did. It's okay. We still love you. Rigged the poll, but Kubera won. So because Kubera won, I'm basically revisiting it after not reading it from like 2015. Not that I remembered any of this stuff, anyways. And here we are. So it is what it is. Omniscient Reader apparently was winning at the night I went to sleep. I woke up and Kubera was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm number 1. What it do?" I don't. It is what it is. I'm fine with it though. It's fine with it. It's fine. Rig the poll like a certain Kubera God. Ooh. Tower of Hiatus. Yep. Tower of God is in the mud right now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But ultimately, it was a good decision. I'm happy that I ended up doing it. I'm not gonna hold you. There was a point where the series was kind of beating my ass, where I was like, all right, let's just get to where I need to get to. But who are y'all favorite characters, by the way? Because everyone's like, why would you like Ari so much? I'm like, yo, Ari's raw. I like Ari. I like Asha. Or, well, I seen Ash, then Asha. But Asha is the one I see now, so I'm going Asha. Those are my 2 favorites. Then Brilith. Then Maruna, probably. Yeah, then Maruna. Yeah, Maruna. I like him. I didn't think I was going to like him because I'm like, yo, he's kind of fucked up the village. And I'm just like, dang. I don't mess with that. But, is that my damn door? Sorry, give me a sec. See Claude Maruna, Rand Maruna, Mr. Ash, it's some yet to be seen. Oh, so wait, how do y'all feel about Yuta? Just out of curiosity. I like Rand though. Rand's funny. He's funny. That misunderstanding he has is so funny. It was just so funny to me. Yuta, I didn't think I was gonna like, and then when I seen that little flash forward, if you will, of what is to come, what could come, I was like, I'm interested, and I'm like, oh, I'm seeing a little bit stealing the romance here. I'm seeing it. I'm fucking with the chaos kind of a little bit. The whole thing with the fake mom and stuff. Yuta is a crybaby. Oh man, you don't ship him with Lee's? Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna get into some ship wars. Listen, when it comes to shipping, I don't ship, but when I do, I'm toxic. So let it know. If I find one that I believe in, I will not let anything else be canon. I will go to Currygom's house myself if I have to. Alright? So it is what it is. Oh man. But yeah, Maruna's that dude. I'm messing with him. What about I'm about to butcher his name for the 580th time. Gandavara is looking for his daughter type beat. How do y'all feel about him and whatnot? I can't. She has a sword. She's too strong. Low diff, high diff shipping. Listen, my word is law. That's all I know. Gandhi Bara, is that how you say it? Is that simple? Is this Gandhi Bara? Why can't my fake bad message be sent? He's interesting. Is that what we call him? Gandhi? Gand Avra. Gand Avra. I don't know, bro. Gandhi is sort of like Mahatma Gandhi. I mean, is he? Is he? I haven't seen any similarities like that yet. I could probably force a couple, but I haven't seen any like that yet. He's interesting though, but I don't know if I like him, man. I mean, I just kind of cared about his play a little bit, but he can play a bit. But you know, Maruna, the GOAT, the greatest. But yeah, I'll definitely read Frozen, at least Frozen Tears for sure. I'll read on here. So when I get there, I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll upload it to the channel after the fact. I don't know what I'll do with it. I might just keep it on the archive channel, if you will. Agony, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like him at first. I'm like, Idiot Smithy was making me laugh and stuff, and he was cool and everything, but I was like, I don't know if I was gonna like him, but I like how he came in at the end of season 1, like the night it rained fire, which he got harmed, and he came through, and he's like, hey, I need you to be happy so that vigor can stay nice and high, so you have a lot of MP, so to speak. Your mana is out here, so, but as the artwork is getting better and increasing, and I've seen how it looks now, even though it doesn't necessarily get too action focused or whatever, do we get like better action sequences and set pieces? Because I feel like it's a little bit lacking in that. Even when it's kind of like, you know, like I'll see Maruna take the dragon and kind of slam him into the building, into like a mountain, which is a cool big kaiju titanic battle. But in terms of spectacle, I'm not particularly blown away. I'm just wondering. It's actually Babel Kim. That's a Webtoon translation, which is westernized. Isn't Babel Kim literally Idiot Kim? Oh, okay. Webtoon translation. Yeah. Oh yeah. 'Cause I saw like Idiot Smithy or Idiot Smith or something like that. Yeah. Feel free to tell me anything that's like weirdly translated, or poorly translated, has multiple translations, or anything cleared out through the blog post. Jesus Christ, English hard. The blog post, because I know Line sucks. Line sucks, bro. Line is terrible at translation. It's horrible. There was this one French webtoon I was in, like, bro, I had to just read it in French. I'm like, y'all can't even translate this. If you can't do French to English, then you're just lost. I could understand, you know, maybe a Japanese to English, Korean to English. That's a much more, you know, gargantuan task. But you couldn't even get French to English, right? Yeah, you guys are lost. They translate the meaning instead of being literal. I think you have to find the balance. Sometimes you need to be literal. Sometimes you want to focus on the intent of the phrase more so than you literally translating it. Like with Shinwanryu becoming black hole sphere being like a very poor translation for what it really means in Korean. Apparently, Haku has a video on that. You should check it out. But I already am used to Line being terrible at translating stuff. They go back and they change a lot of things. Tower of God, they changed Mexis to Maxethian. There was Jahad, Endorsy, Shinsu with a U, Shinsu with 2 O's, all kinds of shit like that. So some translations are better because they are heavily into the lore. Hey, Sendos. Definitely Swindos. Yeah, Kun to Kun. I'm like, Kun? Kun? So like, yeah, Kun to Kun. So many of that stuff. And then there's entire passages that have failed. That have changed because they failed it badly. What's up, Face? How you doing, brother? And give me Kun back? No. You can keep that. Let's stick with Kun. I'll go with Kun. There's one big one I'm trying to remember that really annoyed. Oh, when they first introduced Baylordiama, do you guys remember they had Bayload? Then Simi called him Big Load. Yeah, they're bad with that. Send me that one, because even with a lot of these other ones, I actually generally like to have 2 translations minimum for the things that we don't need a tennis ball. Thank you for the translation. Jesus Christ, for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I am so far. I am. Tomorrow I go up a level. I become one age closer to death. Please don't remind me of Paul. Paul's mad funny. That's just so funny. But yeah. Shit. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. Raccoon is the goat shit. Ooh. But yeah. There's a lot to look forward to in this series, so I'll do a couple of read-throughs for sure if you guys want to see that. Did I get anything wrong in the video, by the way, if you could remember? Because I did say a couple of things. Like, I talked about Kubera's friend, low-key constantly escaping death, not being there, but I think Maroon attacked because I think he went to get a better gift, if I'm recalling that correctly. And then when Sagaro's like, I'm gonna just kill everybody here, and he's like, oh, she's hot. He's like, you know what? He's got good taste. I'm gonna let him rock. I'm gonna let him rock. I was like, oh, yo, this man keeps dodging death with the skin of his teeth. By the skin of his teeth. I respect it. Kaz, here we go. Yeah, Kaz. So, yeah, Baylor Paul from from Tower of God. But yeah. Oh, let's talk about translation. I like to have two translations because usually I will derive what I believe makes the most sense based off the two. So like, let's say for One Piece, I would read obviously at least it was for a long time. It was like manga stream translation, then Gemini's box, then the Viz. So reading those three. Usually now I only get two: the Viz and I think TSB scans. For Tower of God, for a long time, I had like the early scans. So after I read it officially, I would go back and read the other ones because I think Houndborns is a much better translation than Canine People or Canine Personnel. Houndborn sounds so much more. It makes more sense. Like Born of the Hound, you know? Like I get it. That's more. Yeah. So Babel's Kim scans. All right. So definitely send me those. So I'll peep those too. Do you think I should just read that one instead? Like, I'll obviously go to line and go through it, give it the like, so obviously Currygom can get the cha-ching. But if you think that one is better in general, I could obviously just read this one, then go back and read the other ones too for anything. Or if I ever read anything I don't like, I'll just switch back and forth between translations or whatever. So that's also a possibility. What's up, East? What it do? Yeah. But yeah, it's good. I'm having a good time. I definitely. It was good that you guys pushed me to kind of read it, cause Lord knows, I wouldn't have. All right, thank you for stopping by. You know, if you guys didn't push me to read it, I probably never would have gotten around to it. No word of a lie. Cause some people were like, "Please read it," and I was like, "Nah." So if that poll didn't win, I don't know if I ever would have got here. But I'm happy that I ended up doing it. Who knows? It could start becoming one of my favorite webtoons. Yes, by rigging the poll. Exactly. Check Instagram after I finish. All right. Wait, Instagram. IG. Oh, you said that. East. All right, I got you. But yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to say. Is there any blog post stuff right now that you guys can remember off the top of your head from season 1? You think I should know? I don't think there's. I haven't checked it out yet, or I think there's a blog post. Yeah, there's a blog. I think you sent me some stuff. I haven't checked it out yet. I will get around to it at some point. But tell me the important things at least, so I can have it in my mind moving forward. If you can remember anything off the top of your head. If not, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. Because I'm gonna head out in like 4 minutes. I gotta get ready to ape out in the streets safely, at a safe distance with masks. Because I turn 28 tomorrow, and it's the beginning of the end for me. This is where it all goes downhill. Gonna round up to 30, so I'm 30 now, and it all goes downhill from here. You're there early, but thank you. Talking to you? Yeah, if you don't see me, okay. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, yo. I feel like I had one more question that I'm not remembering off the top of my head, and that's gonna bother me. It has something to do with the Chaos Clan and the Mad. No, actually, I think you answered me on Discord, because I was talking about glad I'm 23. Glad I'm at least like 20. What am I gonna say? Actually, there's probably maybe a comment or two. Let me check if there's any comments I wanted to read, because there's some good ones, I think. Yeah, most of the comments were basically like saying like, you know, it just gets better. Most of it just like heavy praise, like Tom 055 said, just my opinion, Kubera is in my top 3 webtoons, manga, etc. It has one, if not the best story I've read so far, and just keep getting better. What I find interesting is that almost every character has, you spell character with a K, which is weird. I don't know That's weird. Has a story of its own and a background story, which is better than most actual MC from other mangas. The problem is that because each and every character has its own interesting story and own arc, it's hard to keep everything in mind without rereading. One of the things is that Kubera is one of the few stories that has a great female protagonist that isn't just there to be to get a bigger audience with fan service. All in all, maybe not all a must read for everyone, since there are probably people who won't like its style, but give it at least a try. The story of Kubera is so amazing and well thought out that I can't think of any other story that would compare. So like really high praise like that. It does get even better. I believe you guys. And most people are like, what? Kubera? What's going on? Not gonna lie, what got you through the first 20 chapters was a spoiler. Okay, someone was talking about spoiler. I don't want to read that. Scary. Someone said, ID, you like the randomest characters? And I'll never change. I'll never change. Ari's not random. I don't think, you know. Some comments kind of agreeing with me. Seeing how I enjoy some side characters and I'm very perceptive to the details, I'll definitely enjoy the following seasons. Okay. And then people making fun of how I mispronounce every name in the history of existence. It's going to keep happening. I'm bilingual. I speak French and English. That's all I got. That's all I got. I can't do anything else. Someone was correcting me in the bracelet thing. Thanks for doing this video, Naya. For me, Kubera is criminally underrated. I've seen it a lot. But anybody that I know that reads Kubera has nothing but praise for it. So is it underrated in terms of sheer number of people, in terms of people who outwardly speak about it and voice their opinions on it? Because it seems to me that everyone I speak to that reads it is incredibly enamored with the series. So it can't be underrated from like a quality standpoint, like how people see it as its construction. But if you mean that it's like, you know, people talk about soul leveling more and things of that nature, then I get what you mean. That's because the people you see are mega fans. Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'm a world building gal. I love Kubera. It's not just Currygom knows the story she wants to tell. She knows how to tell it. I get turned off by fantasy stories with nice premises but a bad setup, aka info dumps via forced dialogue. But Kubera doesn't feel that way. The magic system explained a lot during. And someone told me this was apparently supposed to be a novel originally. So. Yeah. Is it on the same level as Tower of God? I mean, a lot of people that I know, it's their favorite webtoon, and they think it's better than Tower of God, at least from the way that it's presented and written. A couple people I know who like Tower of God a bit more. They've mostly said that because Tower of God actually has like fights, so they're more like because they like they're like meatheads in the sense that they like action. So it is what it is. Kubera, oh, there's a new one. Kubera's goated. Thank you for putting this video out. Been reading since 2015. It's a wild ride. There are entire spin-off novels. Huh? Spin-off novels? Chapters and audiobooks, and that's just not even on the line of Webtoon. Oh, okay. I think I knew about some of the ancillary stuff that maybe it's more multimedia, but that's crazy. So rather than it's underrated, it's more like it's unpopular. Okay. Can I find that novel anywhere? Between season 1 and 2? Can you find that translated anywhere or no? Ooh, that's interesting. I don't mind if that's something that I should visit later though, because I read it on Batoto. Okay, I'll see if I can find it then. If it's it could be gone because I because a lot of people, I know some people are trying to get. Some people sometimes ask me about Index, and I'm like, when I used to read Index, there's a site called Bakasuki that used to have a bunch of the chapters there. That's why I used to read Monogatari before it came out properly and things like that too. But those sites don't necessarily stay up forever, and sometimes they might get like requests to take it down. So unfortunately, it could be one of those situations. But I'll if there's a novel, I'll definitely look out for it, because I heard that originally. I think someone commented that Kubera was supposed to just be a novel, so it's printed as well in Korea. Oh, interesting. I do wish sometimes we could get physicals of these, that'd be dope, like a Tower of God and stuff. I know it's more of a long strip format. I don't know if it works. Oh my God, works in book form, but hey, it is what it is. What's my own personal predictions and theories for season 2 and season 3? I don't know. I mean, I have a a strong inkling that Kubera is gonna become that bitch. Like she's gonna become OD, like unstoppable. Because like I almost feel like what we're doing right now is constantly trying to portray her as dead weight. Like obviously we know the story's hyping her up with the power of name, the bracelet, being incredibly physically gifted, the Klein bottle incident with Rand teaching her how to do magic without calculations, the latent talent and potential, the foundation for all that has been there. But because she blacks out a lot of the time and she's still kind of a ditzy idiot, we still kind of treat her like you're a moron, you're dead weight, we carry you type beat. So I know when that flip switches, she's gonna be like, oh, no one's gonna be able to talk to her like that again. Like, who do you think you're talking to? Backhand. I don't care if you're Asha. Don't you dare speak to me that way. So that Yuta and her like falling out based on the future that was presented to us. I don't know. No one calling her ugly. I think maybe because of the way she will start to present herself and because of the power she may gain and the way maybe she dresses later on, she'll stop being called ugly because of her like aura and like the way that she kind of comes across. Because right now she eats very sloppily and sleeps sloppily and like all the sloth type stuff. So there's that. Anything else? I'm interested in Kaz. This is what's gonna happen with Kaz. I don't know if I have anything crazy to predict yet with the Suras and stuff, but if I have any good ones for next time, I'll definitely hit you up with that because that's definitely not my strong point. Theorizing and looking at stuff. Like I usually better at analyzing what I do have, but I'm definitely excited for some of the stuff from my other characters. I did kind of see a panel of a character that I really like later on. I wish I didn't see it, but I saw it, so it's not really me predicting, more so that I know what could happen, but hopefully it's not a big spoiler. One thing I can say is though I've seen panels and stuff, I don't know any major spoilers in terms of it being told to me, like audio from audio text, whatever, like someone verbally saying this to me. So we should be okay on that front. But yeah. Oh, it's good stuff though. Hopefully I want to have season 2 done. I might just kind of beast through it. How do I feel about the interpersonal relations between the races so far? Actually, it's really good. It's really good. Having the kind of humans, Suras, gods. I don't know if we would count the primeval gods as their own thing or whatever the case, but like even when we break that down to them mixing up with humans, so with the halves and the quarters, I was like, oh, this is all very well thought out, because even seeing people falling in love in different lifespans and how the aging works differently, the stuff with the stages of evolution, I'm like, so well crafted from the jump that I can't see any issues and complications with it moving forward. Like one thing I can say is this series is incredibly dense. Like there's a lot to remember, but I don't feel like any of the information so far that I have has been useless. I feel like a lot of times, like with something that's really praised with like its lore is Tower of God. And as much as I love Tower of God, I would argue that there's a lot of fake world building, or information that we have that's useless. Exactly, no fake world building. Yeah, none of it's useless. So I feel like sometimes I'm like, why do I need to know this? And anytime we talk about a concept, a place, a being, a stage of evolution, a spell, whatever the case is, we get to there some point. It comes full circle. It will be in the narrative. We don't just name some far off land and never go there because, right? So I feel like it's all done well. A lot of stuff like that, but definitely stay tuned. She's like, no, it's all planned out. That's the thing that I could definitely tell it. This does not feel like a narrative that's being written like arc to arc, chapter to chapter, issue to issue. It feels like it's like from chapter 6, Currygom knew in chapter 60 this was gonna happen. Like it definitely does. It feels like one of those narratives where I'm like, I imagine Currygom just has like this humongous board with just like the pins, like, and this will connect to here. And you know, like the crazy meme with the guy like trying to like, you know, catch a criminal, and you know, they're like, all right, I pinpointed them down to this part of the tri-state area, therefore like an entire chart just full of all the things that she needs to remember and recall and things like that. That's how I like imagine it. But all right. I'll probably premiere this. I'll cut out the unnecessary stuff and premiere this tomorrow on YouTube for anyone who doesn't see this. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll definitely be reading and talking more about the Kubera, and feel free to ask me where I am every once in a while, or if I'm in a stream or something, you just want to know like what I'm thinking about or how far I've gotten. Just ask me. I don't mind. And yeah, you guys take care. I'm gonna be out. You're.